What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? You already know who it is. Good Doc, Dr. Mike, back again once again. I just wanted to do this video, okay? I kind of felt obligated to do this video. Now, before I begin, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. You don't need to spend 10 years of your life in the Philippines to figure this out. You don't need to attend any fancy business school to figure this out. And you damn sure don't need your doctorate degree in business administration to figure out what I am going to tell you today. All right? Some of you may look at me and say, Doc, I already know that that's what you're supposed to do, bro. It's common sense. But sometimes common sense evades the average man. So if this does not apply to you, by all means, just enjoy the video for the entertainment aspect alone. But if it does feel like this is something you could benefit from in any capacity, by all means, get your pen, your pad, your paper. Let's go ahead and start taking some notes. Ladies and gentlemen, negotiation 101, how to negotiate for the PUNAN in the Philippines. Now, there are a multitude of different tactics that people may utilize, but I kind of feel like anybody who has in one way or another or in any capacity ever opted to pay for companionship, this will be beneficial to them, or they probably utilized this method before. Okay? Now, what I am going to tell you is I'm going to give you a scenario, an example of sorts to kind of initiate and tell you guys exactly what I'm trying to tell you in this video. Okay? So, first things first, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to negotiation 101, you never give the price. If you're the 400 man or you are the buyer of said product, you never give the price. All right? You never give the price. You let the seller give the price. Right? That's what we're going to be. 400 man, buyer, Filipina, seller. That's how we're going to negotiate this particular, or navigate our way through this particular scenario. So, number one, you never, ever be the first to give a price. Now, many of you may ask, Doc, why do I not want to give the price if I already know what I'm going to pay, or if I'm already comfortable with the number and I already have a number, why would I not give the price? So glad you asked. The reason you never give the price is because chances are, if you do give the price, you'll probably come out spending more than you likely would have to. Now, on the flip side, and a lot of you guys have probably dealt with this before, if it does come down to the negotiation tactic, what do they say? Oh, it's up to you, it's up to you, it's up to you, it's up to you. It's up to you how much you want to pay, it's up to you, it's up to you. I don't believe in giving a price. You got to let the seller give the price. You have to let the seller give the price. Because in her mind, the way that I'm thinking about it is, chances are she doesn't want to undercut herself, right? She doesn't want to sell herself short. So if she says a number and you were like, damn, I would have paid more for that, then she's selling herself short. So that's why she's always going to look to you, the buyer, to come up with the price. And again, like I said, sounds like common sense, but sometimes common sense evades the average man, aka the average foreigner, aka the desperate individual that come to the country that would probably come out of pocket with whatever price the Filipina tells them. This is who this video is for, right? You want her to give the price. Chances are she's going to give you a price you never say yes. Buyer, let's say for example, seller, back to it, gives you a price. Buyer, you never accept the price as is. We already know, ladies and gentlemen, this is why it's called negotiation 101. Haggling, bitch. In the Philippines, that's what they call it, haggling. That's what you're supposed to do. Baby girl's number is here. Let's say, for example, that number is like 5K, right? Let's say 5,000. For the sake of the example, let's say it's going to cost you 5,000. Don't accept, period. Just don't do it, right? I'm the type of person, come in low as hell. Come in low as hell. Now, whatever your low number is, it ain't going to be 5K. Okay, we know that because we're negotiating, ladies and gentlemen. So I say bottom it as much as you can. Why? Why would you bottom it as much as you can? Eventually, you're going to find your way in the middle. Negotiation 101. All right? I would tell you how I'd go about it, but again, I don't want to use myself in this scenario. This is specifically for you. Whatever your bottom number is, go for it. Whatever the bottom number is, go for it. Free is likely your bottom number, but again, we're negotiating, so chances are free ain't going to work. And if you're the type of person that doesn't pay for the PUNAN, hey, man, good for you. Likes up, baby. Do your thing. I'm speaking to the guys who feel the best way to go about navigating their way through the country and navigating their way through companionship and relationships is to pay for it. That's who I'm talking to. So, bottom it. I'd say if she's at 5, hypothetically, I'm at 1. She'll either say yes or no, right? Likely she'll say no. What is she going to do? That 5K is probably going to come down to about 4. I don't do 4. I'll bring you up to 2. So she's at 4, you're at 2. Eventually, y'all find a comfortable in the middle. Again, this is not me. This is not how I would do it, but this is the best way to go about it. All right? And I'm just, like I said, these would not be my numbers is what I'm saying. But that's the best way you need to consider going about time in the country. And the reason I bring this video up, a lot of y'all will be like, Doc, this video makes no sense, bro. It's not beneficial to nobody. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I know. It may not be beneficial to you. But me, I look at the foreigner in all of its visitors. I look at all of us, not just some of us. I have to think about all of us. So in this particular video, there are a lot of guys, man, and you've seen them. Don't play like you ain't seen them. How many simp videos have we seen in the last months, right? There's a lot of them that would just say, okay, baby girl says 4,000. That's like $80. If I was going to get this same deal in the United States, it was going to cost me this. So I'm coming out with a deal. How many of you guys have heard that before? How many of you guys have dealt with guys who kind of see things in that particular capacity? Tell me I'm lying. This is who this video is for. This is who this video is made for. Not just the everyday average foreigner who's in a relationship or whatever and feels like they're the boss dog and they don't have to pay for anything. Not you. I'm talking about for the guys who don't mind paying because they're out there. And that's what we have to understand as part of the reality. You might be able to get around, and do your own thing. But some people need to lead with the wallet. It sucks. We encourage against it. I know. I'm in that boat too. But some people lead with the wallet. And if they lead with the wallet, they at least got to know how to, for lack of a better term, stretch that PUNAN budget the best way for it. So negotiation 101, the tactic of the strategy is she's high, you're low, meet in the middle. Common sense, right? You don't have to just say yes to the first price because it sounds cheap. Because chances are, if she's giving you a price, that's probably not necessarily her top price, but it's damn sure mid to high level if she's giving you a price. That's mid to high of what she will take. But her bottom is somewhere down here. What she's willing to accept is somewhere down here. She's just trying to trick you into something up here. Depends on how stupid you look, how gullible you look, how simpish you look. Because they can smell that on foreigners too. So again, this video was not for everybody. But for the person that benefits from this video, this is for you. For the individuals who just watched this just because the title captivated you, thanks. Negotiation 101, man. You don't need to go to no fancy business school to understand this. You don't even have to own a business to know this. I just wanted to bring it to your attention, man. How y'all choose to utilize this information, it's up to you, man. It has absolutely nothing to do with me. I done took my hands off of it. I'm just giving you the information that I think could potentially be beneficial for you. Now it's on to the next one, ladies and gents. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed, man. Doc is out. Peace.